We got brand new 2018, 2019 is coming out soon. And they went from we used to have kind of a green vanilla exterior, now we have the blue. They made some changes. They gave it a little bit more clearance here. So if you want to get off road a little bit, you can take it off on logging roads, or you can get out in the meadow and so forth. If you've got four-wheel drive, it works real good behind that. The R-Pod has independent torsion on each wheel. So that means that if you're on say a washboard road, instead of bouncing along, the wheels are moving, or if you had a pothole. And these tires, 15-inch tires instead of the basic 13 or 14-inch tires. So I have not seen or heard of a flat tire on the R-Pod yet. You can see there's a lot of clearance right here. It's got a solid fender on it, not just a cheap little plastic fender. They've gone to 2 steps instead of 1 step because we've got more clearance now. The door, it's a friction hinge door. So if the wind is blowing hard, it's not slamming the door shut. That's a nice feature. This year they've gone to this awning, which is really nice. I wish I had one on my R-Pod. So the awning, it'll come out to about this distance. You can have the arms going back against the side of the coach, or you can swing the arms out and have them like posts. You have solar panels. You can set them here facing the sun. Later in the day, the sun's over that direction, you can face the solar panels. Your fuses in your car, you could crawl under the dashboard. Well, now, when you get a few years on you, you crawl under the dashboard and you're stuck. So this is what I love about the R-Pod, is you've got your fuses and breakers right here. So now, if I need to get to them, I can sit right down here, and there's my fuses and there's my breakers. So the R-Pod is aluminum framed, has block foam insulation and plywood on either side of that. Laminated walls, solid as a rock. The floors are made the same way. So it's a solid core floor with block foam insulation. Keeps you really warm. This is a great feature that the R-Pod has. We used to have a 3-foot tube over here where you could store your sewer hose, but some people wanted to have longer sewer hoses, or like an accordion type hose if you're not familiar. But they've moved it now and they put it down here. It's a 5-foot long tube, so you could have probably a 15-foot sewer hose, I think, that'll fit inside this tube. So really easy access. Again, solid laminated walls. Back of your refrigerator and your freezers here. We have an outdoor shower, which is really nice. So you have this wand. You can use this to wash the kids off, or wash the pets off, or just if you want to rinse yourself off if you've been at the beach. And the bath, and a fantastic fan up above, which is really nice for a small trailer. Most small trailers don't have that. And this has huge tanks. It's got 36 freshwater, 30 gray, the recessed sink, and the recessed stovetop 2 burners. The nice thing about that is, a lot of times you're cooking out on the campfire and you want to have a prep area. So now, with this being flush, you can prep things to go out in the campfire later and maybe cook a steak or baked potato. You got a nice window right here, so you can open the window if you want to let some of the steam out if you're boiling something. Some good storage here. Nice big handles to grab. The microwave is also a convection oven, so it works both as a convection and a microwave, so you can actually bake. And so you can see here, it's got a rack. It's not big, but it's big enough. Here you've got a refrigerator. Most refrigerators are 2-way refrigerators, which means propane and AC. This is 3-way, which means it also runs off a 12-volt battery. So when you're driving down the highway, you can have it safely on with the battery running it, because you shouldn't have your propane on when you're driving down the highway. So there's a refrigerator. You have storage in the doors, storage down below, and a nice little freezer. The 176 also has some pretty nice storage. Right here you can see there's a pantry area, and you can see there's 3 different shelves there, and you can put organizer racks in there. Some people customize it and make bigger shelves. Notice the recessed hinges on the cabinet doors. Good quality. It has adjustable shelves. You can take the shelves out and you can hang clothes. There's a clothes rod up above there. And then down below there's 3 nice drawers. Full extension drawers. Good quality plywood, not particle board. If the family wants to watch a movie in the evening, you can sit in the dinette over there turn the TV and watch a movie on a cold, wet evening. If you want to, it also faces outside, out the door. You could sit outside in lawn chairs and watch a movie in the nice weather. Over here, you can see the double bunks that are in this 176. The really great feature on these, most bunks are 31 inches, which means that from the wall to about here, just barely enough room for one person. These are a full 42 inches, and I actually have a family of 6 that has an R-Pod similar to this without the slide out. They sleep 2 children here, 2 children here, and mom and dad on the dinette when it's converted to the queen size. To the television here, the flat screen TV, here's your control for your slide out button. It just runs on 12 volt, and you push a button, out it goes, push a button, and it comes. You also have your readings for your how full your black tank, your gray water, your fresh tank are. Battery, you can see it's got a full battery now. Empty fresh, empty black, empty gray. They've also come out with this Bluetooth stereo, which is pretty cool. Here's a switch for speakers, inside and outside speakers. Okay, so over here we have connections for your cable. If you're at a park and maybe you want to watch television or some movies, you can hook up the park cable here. Or if you're out in the wilderness and you got a satellite dish, there's a connection for satellite right here, right under that plug. You have a black tank flush, which is really nice for keeping your black tank clean. And this is the exhaust for your furnace, freshwater fill, city water fill, the back of your hot water heater. The other side of that, I was telling you about the pass-through storage. This is the other door for the pass-through storage right here. Goes all the way through to the other side. Nicely finished off too, by the way. And of course, don't forget this. Not only do you have the tires there, but you got a full tire here. It's not a donut-sized tire. It's a full-size 15-inch tire. And it's on a receiver that slides into the back of the R-Pod. Some people, they'll take that out of there and put a bike rack in, carry bikes, and then maybe put the tire in the back of the truck or on top of the car or whatever. Well, thanks for checking out Fun Time RV today. I've just kind of touched on the R-Pods. There's a lot more to them than what I've told you. They're built right here in Sheridan, Oregon, about 40 miles down the road. They're built to use for rugged conditions in the Pacific Northwest.